Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to be here today after a long journey in terms of this project, a magnificent investment by a local company in the greater Green Bay area of Brown County. And we're really pleased with the commitment that the Green Bay Packaging family has to this area, but more importantly, the commitment that it has with water quality. Not only are they providing jobs and products around the globe, they also are looking at being good stewards of our environment. And this, of course, wouldn't have happened had we not had the partnership between New Water and a lot of the efforts that they're doing in terms of protecting our water. And obviously, the city and the county were partners in this, and it gives us a lot of pleasure to really say thank you to Green Bay Packaging, one, for the investment back into our community and keeping those jobs here and supporting the 750 other companies that do business with you. But more importantly, as we are venturing down this path of eventually locating a national estuary here local with NOAA, the fact that we have one of the largest freshwaters in the world, and that water is going to be an issue now, but it will be an issue in the future. So the fact that you're doing that along with everything else, it really makes us proud to be your partner. And with that, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Mill Operations, Matt Szymanski. Matt?
Thanks, Troy. Really appreciate that connection. So just a little bit of background. Green Bay Packaging is a family-owned, vertically integrated company based here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we focus on manufacturing corrugated shipping containers. Our organization has two paper mills, our new mill here in Green Bay and another sister paper mill in Morrilton, Arkansas. As you know, in 2018, we broke ground on a new greenfield mill here at the mouth of Green Bay. It's important to note that while we investigated several locations for our new complex, our deep roots and strong heritage in the community led us to decide to keep the mill here, right here in Green Bay. This new recycled paper mill replaced our existing 73-year-old mill, more than doubling the capacity of production on the site. Our new mill is focused always on safety, environmental sustainability, quality, and energy efficiency. Together with safety, environmental sustainability has always been a core tenet of our mill operations philosophy. Our goal with the new mill was to design, build, and operate the most environmentally friendly mill in the U.S. Consistent with that philosophy, we are proud that not only is our product made of 100% recycled fiber, but it's also 100% recyclable. With our new mill design, we reduced our overall emissions footprint by moving from coal to natural gas for generation of our steam. We partnered with Wisconsin Focus on Energy to build one of the most energy efficient manufacturing operations. Finally, we've implemented a one-of-a-kind circular reclaimed water system. With this water system, we pre-treat processed water from our mill with an on-site anaerobic effluent treatment plant. This reduces organic loading in our wastewater. From there, we recycle about 1,000 gallons per minute back to our mill to be used again in the paper making process. The balance, 1,000 gallons per minute, is sent to our partner, New Water. New Water is a facility that collects, treats industrial and municipal wastewater from Green Bay and neighboring communities. To close the circle, our mill takes a side stream of New Water's discharge in the amount of approximately 1,900 gallons per minute to be utilized in our paper making process. Work closely with the city and the county to install a line that would feed water from New Water's treatment plant back to our new Green Bay mill, thus closing the water system. When the mill is in full operation, we will use approximately 2,000 gallons of water per day from the New Water closed loop system that we designed. This significantly reduces our overall reliance on fresh city water. One nice side benefit of our process is that our biological anaerobic digester generates methane to the extent that it will displace 10% of the natural gas that's required for us to generate steam in our system. A true win-win. So the benefits of our water system that we've designed along with the city, the county, and New Water are significant. We've created a unique, innovative, state-of-the-art water system like no other in the industry. As a result of our innovation, there are significant benefits to the Fox River watershed. Our process was executed with the partnership of the city, county, and New Water, truly representing a public-private partnership. We are proud of this water system and appreciate the partnership that we developed with all the parties involved. Back to you, Troy.
Thank you, Matt. It truly gives us great pride to know that we have a company within our community that is both wanting to reinvest, but more importantly, to be good stewards of our environment. And obviously, as you mentioned, in this process, it required to have a partner in the community in New Water. Obviously, from a community standpoint, we need to have the ability to have economic development in order for our residents and our businesses to reside here. We have to have the process of managing the discharges, the wastewater, and the community many years ago, I think it's 90 years ago, decided to build and create New Water. And obviously with Tom's team, they put together a product that allowed you to accomplish your goals. So to talk more about that in the history of New Water, I'm pleased to introduce Tom Sigmund, who is the president and CEO of New Water. Tom?
Thank you, Troy. I'm honored to be here today to celebrate with our partners this remarkable achievement and innovative approach to water reuse and resource recovery. To begin, I want to offer a little background about New Water. New Water is a regional wastewater conveyance and treatment utility serving Northeast Wisconsin. In 2020, we cleaned more than 15 billion gallons of water for the community, and we've also had achieved 100% permit compliance for 18 consecutive years. New Water has served Northeast Wisconsin for 90 years as a shared community resource which enables economic development for our region. New Water operates around the clock so this community can flush the toilets, do their dishes, run their businesses and industries whenever they wish. This water reuse project is certainly a new chapter for our shared history. We started this journey with our partners almost 4 years ago, and I'd like to thank Green Bay Packaging and New Water staff for their hard work and efforts behind the scenes to make this project a success. Wisconsin is blessed with an abundance of water, which we too often take for granted. New Water produces about 41 million gallons of clean water each and every day, water that is cleaner than the Fox River where we return it. This water reuse project recovers and reuses valuable water resources. Innovations in science and technology such as this will be critical to solving the vexing water challenges that are facing us. In conclusion, I'd like to congratulate Green Bay Packaging and our partners from Brown County and the City of Green Bay for achieving this important milestone. We are proud to be part of it. Thank you. Turn it back over to you, Troy.
Thank you, Tom. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Mayor Eric Genrich, who the city was extremely instrumental in terms of this overall project success, and with the help of the RDA. And to talk more about the city's involvement, Mayor Genrich.
Executive, thanks so much for the introduction, and thanks to Tom Sigmund and Matt Szymanski for all their work and the work of their respective teams in bringing us to this day. I think everything's been said and said really eloquently. I would just like to celebrate what's being announced today and thank Green Bay Packaging, Matt, the Kress family, and the entire organization for this achievement. And I think it's important to note that, this isn't sort of a one-off thing. Sustainability is really baked into the mission of Green Bay Packaging. And I see here, just recently recognized for their partnership with the Sustainable Forest Initiative. And so it's just clear that that Green Bay Packaging is really setting a path forward for industry here in Northeast Wisconsin and really across the country. So very grateful to them for their interest in creating this closed loop system. Thankful to Tom and his team for making it possible. And really just want to celebrate engineers generally and the ability of private industry to innovate in a way to meet the challenges, as Tom said, of the future here. I think the public sector plays a really important role in setting the stage and providing support. So I'm proud of the fact that the city of Green Bay and the county, came together and have been so supportive of this mill expansion and some of these innovations that are associated with that work. But it's really a true credit to Green Bay Packaging for making this possible. So thanks again to Tom and Matt and their teams for achieving this milestone. And thanks to the taxpayers and residents of City of Green Bay and Brown County for supporting this work, recognizing the importance not just of economic expansion and development, but also sustainability as a real goal of ours and a priority here in Greater Green Bay.
Thank you, Mayor Genrich, and I think that really summed it up in terms of what this project means to the county and the city and the community overall. I would say that, you know, the beautiful thing about this is that both Green Bay Packaging along with New Water, even ourselves, when we're speaking outside of our space or outside of our county, we can talk proudly about how, you know, the economy can continue and how industry is, you know, providing for a better future. So I would expect that both Green Bay Packaging and New Water do show this as an example when they're speaking with their peers throughout the United States and globally. And with that, that concludes our presentation.